Hello, welcome back to Little House in the Big Woods. Today I'm out here with my with my sheep. It was actually my son's sheep, and I've never really had our sheep on any of our videos, and so I want to just kind of talk about our um, our sheep and the pros and cons of the sheep. So we have. Let me show you a shot of her first. This is This is our sheep Garamide. She is 4 years old. She started out as a sheep for my son for 4-H, turned into more of a pet because he was a bottle baby and it was his first bottle baby. When it came time to put her in the fair, it wasn't something that he wanted to do, so she was turned into more of a pet. And then this last year, we got a ram and decided to breed her. Well, she had her first freshening last year. Didn't come out so well. She didn't take care of the babies very good. So we're hoping with a new setup, she's away from the ram. She's being locked in the shelter, and we can keep a better eye on her and the lambs. So she is a Barbado sheep, or black belly, as some might call them. They're bred for their meat, and the breeder that we got her from said they were comparable to a beef taste. Now, we've never been able to, taste them, so that hasn't been something that we've tried. So, I guess the goal is, because it's unsure of how she's going to take care of the lambs, or if she's going to. We've bottle fed before, and so it's not a big deal to us. But this is her last chance. She won't be bred again if she's not a good mom, just because we just don't want to keep going with that. It was her first time last year, and just wanted to make sure, that there's nothing that we could have done to put her in a better situation to take care of her lambs better. So we built her a bigger sheltered area, and we have a gate now to close her in at nighttime, because that's what happened last time. She just had them right out in the rain and didn't go in the shelter or nothing. So now she's closed in, and I can see her a little bit from the house, but my plan was to get like a barn camera or something like that. And she should be lambing within the next couple weeks, so that's kind of exciting for us. The sheep are probably the biggest livestock we have. We have rabbits and chickens, so we haven't really invested in a lot of time in the rabbits yet, but hopefully here in the future, before it gets too cold. It's a good thing they don't take too long to grow out, but generally our livestock, we keep livestock as a purpose of our chickens for eggs, the rabbits for meat, and the lambs were considered for meat as well. We were going to keep the females and butcher the males. But again, we'll just see how that goes. And also the other thing I wanted to try was milking the ewe. So I can say, for the breed, they come from like the Barbado, they're more of a I guess you want to say tropical sheep, I don't know. But now they're more used worldwide. They are hair sheep, which means they shed their wool or their hair instead of growing out a fleece. Um, they have been cold hardy. Where we live, we get a lot of snow. They don't seem to mind it. They're laying out right in the middle of snow. No big deal to them. But we do keep shelter for them to be able to get out of the snow. They are more, I guess, disease resistant. They're not really prone to sicknesses and things like that. And comparing, if you look at this sheep, she kind of looks like a goat. And a lot of people think when they first see her that she is a goat. But the females are naturally pulled. Some males are pulled too, but our ram happens to be not pulled, as being that they naturally don't grow horns. So, temperament-wise, she's okay. She's kind of moody. She's been, around constant people. We had a horse at our previous place, and she was a great companion to him. Wherever our horse was, she was with him all the time. She used to run amok and kick up her heels when he was prancing around, so that was always fun to watch. But she doesn't have a tendency to get in trouble. They are not very good about, they're more of a browser. They like to eat the leaves and whatnot of the hay. They kind of waste hay, and I've tried different kinds of hay, and it's still a pretty good amount of waste. We did have one issue with her, and that was when I was feeding our horse corn, and she was getting in his bucket, and she got too much of it and got sick with it. And so I was having to give her shots to pull her out of the sickness because she got too much corn. So since that time, we do not give any grain. We don't give corn at all. And so they're basic. She loves oats, and so that's what her treat is. We like to bring her oats occasionally. And they like, leaves, and we'll bring her occasionally these dried pine needles and stuff. And they like the bark off the trees. So that's what she gets as a treat. So we are looking forward to seeing these lambs, and I'm hoping everything goes well this time. And watching Garamai become a mama. Last year it was really sad when she lost her lambs, and she was crying out for them. I felt really bad. So hopefully this year it goes a lot better. So anyways, yeah, this is Garamai, or Barbado sheep, or sometimes it's called black belly sheep. So I really don't, I don't have any cons I can say that, because to me they're better than a goat. They just don't get out anywhere. Our ram will get out, but the only place he goes is really just to find the ewe. He doesn't really wander around and escape. And so we've had some issues with him trying to ram the kids and stuff like that, but that's more around when our ewe comes into heat. He's a little more aggressive. So, kids tend to stay out when he's acting more like that. But the kids have had him out and just walking around, and really just walking him with his horns, because he just goes right along with them. So he was not bottle raised. He was dam raised, and what I mean by dam raised is he was raised by his mom, and we bought him like that. So we bought him as he was just I think he was 4 months old when we got him, or something like that. So anyways, yeah, that's the story behind our our ewes, well, a ewe. And so hopefully we get to milk her a little bit. I did milk her some last year and tasted a little bit of her milk, but because she lost her babies, I just didn't want to keep milking her out. I just felt bad for her, and I just thought that that would be worse on her to keep doing that. So you hear the ram over there. And it's funny, these guys will talk. Every time the kids pass them or go someplace, they will start talking about, oh, where are they going? They're leaving me behind. And so they are used to everybody coming visiting them and things like that. But like I said, she can be moody. She doesn't always want your attention. So when I did try to milk her the one time, it was a real rodeo. She did not want to be milked at all, but her teeth were just so hard and swollen. I just felt real bad for her and just milked her just a little bit just to take off some relief. And it did help her out. So, anyways, I guess if you have any questions or anything like that about Barbado sheep, or something I might have forgotten to mention, but I'm going to give her a shot, and I'm going to see if you guys can guess about how many lambs she might be having. So, mind you, she does still have her winter coat on because we still have cooler temps. She doesn't tend, at our new home, she does not shed out as much because we live in a cooler climate. So, anyways, take a look at her and see how many lambs you think that she might be having. Okay. Oh. So this. And she's eating a little bit of hay. Okay, so anyways, thank you for stopping by Little House in the Big Woods. I hope you're having good days and hope to talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.